In footage obtained by Patriot Takes, video shows Republican President Donald John Trump receiving a ball from his caddy on the green at his club, Trump National Bedminster. As the video is slowed down, we see how Trump conducts himself prior to a putt. Now, he easily could have asked the caddy for a ball so he could putt again and correct a mistake before they go on to the next hole. Or this is another instance of how, as the saying goes, if you're not cheating, you're not trying. Regardless, we have documented quite a history here of how Trump conducts himself on the golf course. Take a look. This video, taken the week prior, showcases how the man cheats in a more brazen example, captured on video for all to see. Secretly toss a ball behind his leg and back, so Trump will have a better lie than where the workers are clearly headed for the ball that was the product of a terrible shot. For many of you who have followed this, you likely know the direction that we're going in based off of the reporting as it pertains to this subject.
Donald Trump hates the chip. He's a terrible chipper. Most guys hit a chip like this, right? What he did once and got caught was he put the ball in his hand, did like a fake air chip, and then he goes, "Oh my God, I think I made it." Runs up, "I made it." Usually you would put a mark down, pick up the ball. What he does, he secretly puts the marker on the end of the putter, and then he looks like he's marking it, but really, now the mark is 3 feet closer. That's a way easier putt to make.
Longtime sports journalist Rick Riley, who wrote the book Commander-in-Chief, broke down how Trump gets those glossy scores.
He cheats like a mafia accountant. Like he cheats crazy. He cheats whether you're watching or not. He cheats whether you like it or not. He tried to cheat Tiger Woods in a match, and Tiger hits it like this. He hits 2 balls in the water, doesn't count either, and pretends that he almost tied Tiger Woods. He said, "I'm a winner. You got to vote for me because I've won 18 club championships." He said this 3 or 4 times, and that's against the best players in the club. But I knew he was lying because he told me how he does it. Whenever he opens a new course that he buys, he plays the first round by himself and calls that the club championship. Trump says he's a 2.8, which is really, really good. To give you a little idea, Jack Nicklaus is a 3.5. Jack Nicklaus!
Yet he'll brag like this.
I just won 2 club championships, not even senior, 2 regular club championships. To do that, you have to be quite smart.
When we already know what tricks he has up his sleeves.
I was sitting here reading tweets. He's saying he'd won 18 club championships. And I'm like, you liar, because you told me how you did it when I played with you years ago. He said when he buys a new course, he plays the first round by himself and calls that the club championship. So I started calling around, and people said, yeah. So, well, one day he was at Trump Philly, and we played the club championship at Trump Bedminster, and he called in and said, "Hey, who won the championship?" And they said, "Oh, Joe Schmo shot 76. And Trump goes, "Oh, I shot 73 up here at Trump Philly, make me the champion." And the thing that bothers me is like, okay, golf, fine. But when he started campaigning on this as, "I'm a winner, I can close out, I've won 18 club championships, and that's against the best players," it bothered me because I don't know anything about politics. You guys know about politics, but I know about golf, and you don't get to do that. And about 10 of them were super seniors championships, which is not the club championship at all.
He'd tell the Ringer, there are so many ways Trump just throws up all over golf. It's hard for me to get mad about Trump refusing to remove his hat while shaking hands after a round. The writer of the piece would even conclude Riley's right to say Trump sees a golf course like he does the Oval Office. And even more, by the way, on the "I win club championships" line by the president, the Palm Beach Post would even write, just ask members of Trump International West Palm Beach who would arrive for the final round of their respective senior club championship on January the 22nd, only to find Donald John Trump's name at the top of the leaderboard. And here's the thing, he didn't even play the first round, but he did play a round earlier that week. And he would claim And I want to emphasize this. He claimed he had a good day and decided to use that score for the first round of the Senior Club Championship. I think what gets many here is the fact that it is the easiest sport to cheat at, and he does it what seems to be at almost every single turn. And I think what's most effed up about this is that he's not a terrible golfer. He doesn't have to cheat. The problem is, it has been built into him from day one that he must win. However you get there, however many corners you cut, however many mulligans you take, you must win. And what was most embarrassing to me is not how he does it, although it is. Not how many times he does it, but that he actually cheated on the course when he played with Tiger Woods. Like Tiger Woods, of all people. He claims to love golf, yet he desecrates Jack Nicklaus by saying he has a better handicap than him. He won the club championship, which we know is a lie. There have been multiple reports on this, and as we discussed in this piece. And yet, Phil Mickelson, he says that he bested Phil Mickelson at his own course. However y'all feel about Phil Mickelson, he's still a professional golfer, not even on the senior tour. And you beat him? No, you didn't. So, I think what we've learned over the years as well is from the Rick Rileys and the Jeff Pearlmans, Riley writing about how Trump cheats at golf, Jeff Pearlman writing about how Trump cheats in business through the upstart United States Football League where he ran it into the ground. It is representative of the different methods that he puts forth in his personal life and his business life. And they are indicative of who this man is as a person. So as I'm watching this and listening to this and after reading these books, it just makes sense. It is a simple A to B. That, yeah, he is going to cheat on the golf course because he cheats at life. Yeah, he is going to run the economy into the ground. He's filed for bankruptcy 6 or 7 times at this point. Yeah, he doesn't really know what he's talking about with sports because he's shown it over and over again in the ways that he represented himself in the lawsuit that landed the United States Football League asking for billions, $1 in a settlement with the National Football League. I have no idea what I'm talking about. Check that clip out on demand.